We'd like to invite you to watch the English news on the essential television channel of Đồng Nai province. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing the program of the 7th session of the 15th National Assembly. On June 20th, the National Assembly discussed the plenary session on Hanoi capital planning, period 2021-2030, with a vision to 2050. The National Assembly also discussed the overall adjustment budget of the Hanoi capital travel planning until 2045, with a vision to 2065. The plan offers a strategic and core perspectives for the development of the capital. Among them is the view that economics and urban space development are the main development drivers. Developing the Red River is a green axis, a central landscape axis of the capital, a cultural heritage and cultural tourism axis connecting the capital region and the Red River Delta region. According to delegates, one of the issues that need to be clarified in the capital planning and the adjustment budget of the capital travel planning is the issue of traffic and urban reconstruction. According to Minister of Construction Nguyễn Thành Nghị, the capital planning and adjustment budget of the capital travel planning inherits and adjusts the scale of urban structures such as multiple and multi-center urban clusters under 5 urban areas and raises the issues of controlling urban development space. In addition, this planning and budget also raises the issue of building a general architectural planning for Hanoi capital in urban and rural areas, strictly controlling planning on building height and construction density in each area, at the same time clarifying Hanoi's regional links, ensuring maximum effective exploitation of the advantages of Hanoi capital and localities in the region. In Resolution number 93 just issued, the government assigned the Ministry of Construction along with ministries, branches and localities to review and remove obstacles for real estate businesses in project development. The request was made by the government in the context of the market showing signs of recovery but not yet out of difficulties. Currently, many projects still encounter problems in planning, legality, or implementation procedures. The Ministry of Construction is assigned to closely monitor the situation and have solutions to remove and handle difficulties so that the real estate market's difficulties must have clear changes in the last 6 months of the year. The Ministry of Construction, the State Bank, and localities carefully review and evaluate the causes of slow disbursement of the 120,000 billion Vietnam dong social housing credit package. After more than a year, this credit package has disbursed less than 1%, or about 1,144 billion Vietnam dong. Of this amount, about 1,100 billion is for investors in 11 projects. The remaining is for home buyers. Therefore, these two agencies must soon have solutions to increase disbursement and solve problems related to borrowers, interest rates, lending processes, and procedures. On June 20th, Deputy Minister of Education and Training Phạm Ngọc Thượng chaired an online conference between the National Steering Committee of the 2024 High School Graduation Exam and the Exam Steering Committee of 63 provinces and cities. Comrade Nguyễn Xuân Hùng, Vice Chairman of Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee, head of the Steering Committee for the Provincial High School Graduation Exam in 2024, presided at Đồng Nai Bridge Point. At the conference, the Ministry of Education and Training said that the 2024 high school graduation exam has more than 1 million candidates registered to take the exam, an increase of more than 45,000 candidates compared to the 2023 exam. Candidates will take the exam at more than 2,300 testing locations with more than 45,000 exam rooms. To ensure the exam takes place safely, seriously, and according to regulations, the National Steering Committee on Hotline has announced it to 63 provinces and cities. At the same time, 10 inspection teams of the Ministry of Education and Training were deployed to inspect the preparation work of the Departments of Education and Training to organize the exam. Speaking at the conference, Deputy Minister of Education and Training Phạm Ngọc Thưởng noted that in order to best prepare for this year's high school graduation exam, relevant ministries, branches and localities need to continue to seriously, fully and deeply grasp the Directive number 15 issued on May 16, 2024 of the Prime Minister. Leaders of the Ministry of Education and Training also reiterated the need to implement the motto 4 yes, 3 no. Accordingly, 4 yes means correct exam regulations and instructions, following all the correct procedures, not skipping any process, correct positions and assumed responsibilities at the right time, promptly handling unusual situations. Yonhap News Agency quoted South Korean officials saying that the Seoul government will consider the possibility of supplying weapons to Ukraine after Russia and North Korea signed a treaty pledging mutual defense in case of war. In the official statement released on June 20th, Seoul also condemned the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Agreement signed by the leaders of North Korea and Russia a day earlier, on the occasion of Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to North Korea. Seoul accused the agreement of violating UN sanctions against Pyongyang. The statement from the South Korean Presidential Office said, the government clearly emphasizes that any cooperation that directly or indirectly helps North Korea strengthen its military power violates the resolutions of the UN Security Council and must be subject to supervision and sanctions by the international community. Such violations will worsen Seoul's relationship with Moscow. The European Union (EU) has agreed on the 14th sanctions package imposed against Russia, especially the liquefied natural gas (LNG) sector, in response to Moscow's military campaign in Ukraine. Officials from the 27 EU countries have been discussing the 14th sanctions package for more than a month. The new measures include a ban on Russian LNG transshipments and a plan to hold EU operators accountable for sanctions violations by their subsidiaries and partners in third countries. On social network X, Belgium, the country holding rotating EU presidency, said that EU ambassadors have just agreed on the 14th strong and significant sanctions package in response to Russia's actions against Ukraine. This package provides new targeted measures and maximizes the impact of existing sanctions by filling gaps. You have just watched English news on the Central Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.